Welcome back to Perks Recap. We're doing Heart today. And, I've seen Heart cover Led Zeppelin before with Stairway to Heaven at the Kennedy Center Honors, and they absolutely killed it. I did not realize, though, that they have been covering Led Zeppelin for quite a while, since like the 80s. So let's see what we have here. Heart Rock and Roll, the song Rock and Roll by Led Zeppelin, which everybody knows, and I know, and I really, really enjoy. Let's see their version of it, their cover of it. I'm sure they're going to kill it. Please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and let's get started. This is a live version, by the way.
We just want to say, on behalf of myself and the crew, thank you very much for being here. And get the rock and roll!
Ooh. Oh! We'll go back 10 so we don't miss anything. What a guitar solo. That was amazing. Was that Nancy? I seem to remember someone else was playing guitar with them when they covered Stairway to Heaven. Nancy was there playing guitar, but someone else did the solo. I'm going to have to try to dive into the band, see who's who and who was there then. It might be a little bit difficult to figure this out, but I'll try for the close. I always do. See what I can get on the information. But either way, this is very good. And of course, Ann Wilson's voice is second to none and absolutely phenomenal. Go back 10. No more pausing. Oh, man. once. Man! Wow! Oh. There you have it, Rock and Roll by Heart. They absolutely killed it. No disrespect to Grand Funk Railroad or Bob Seger. Brandon suggested 3 songs with rock and roll in their titles. And of course, this one that we just did, this one was the best one by far. This just blew me away completely. I'm flabbergasted at how good that was. And then at the end, of course, Ann Wilson's voice is not surprising how good it is, but still sometimes you need that reminder, and that was a reminder. Wow, her voice is amazing. Yeah, the ending, unbelievable. Now the guitar work. I was correct in terms of Nancy Wilson is the rhythm guitarist, not usually the lead. Sometimes she is, but for the most part, she's the rhythm. And it's very difficult to figure out who we were just listening to because the concert was from 1980. So I'm trying to get that timeline for the band, and it's very difficult. Maybe I can find it here. I didn't realize there's a timeline here. Yeah, it's still not easy. Yeah, it's not easy. Also, real quick, sorry. I didn't realize that Ann and Nancy Wilson weren't the founding member. I thought they were one of the original members. They're not. They both got brought in later. It was formed. It was Roger Fisher, bassist Steve Fossen, drummer Brian Johnston. Drummer was Mike Fisher, Roger's brother. And they went through a number of lineup changes in the early years, and it wasn't until 1973 that Ann Wilson came on. They were formed in 67, so they went 5 years, almost 6 years before Ann Wilson even joined, and then a year later, Nancy Wilson joined. It's very difficult, though, to figure out who we're listening to here. Obviously, Ann and Nancy. I believe it's Roger Fisher and Steve Fossen. No. Roger Fisher was dismissed from the band in 1979, and this was 1980. So Howard Leese took over the lead guitars once he was gone, once Roger Fisher was gone. So I think we're listening to Howard Leese on the lead guitar. That guitar solo was him. Whoever it was amazing. And it's very convoluted. If you know for sure the lineup that we were listening to, let me know. I like that kind of stuff. I always give the lineups. I always give the band members for basically every song I do. I try to keep up the best I can. But either way, each video I try to do that. And that was kind of difficult. If you go on the Heart Band members page, not the Heart Band page, Heart Band members Wikipedia page, you'll see it's kind of a disaster in there and trying to figure out who's who at a specific date. But anyway, hopefully you enjoy this as much as me. Don't forget about the podcast. There's a music podcast coming out soon with me and Al. We just did the NFL Draft podcast. Hopefully you enjoyed that as well. Give that a like. Make sure you go to the original video that I just played. Give that a like. Give the Heart Band page a like. Everything, all that stuff helps and helps me. Everything helps me as well. Definitely appreciate that. And until next time, I will see you later.